Alright, welcome back. We were gonna go get drinks.
Yeah.
I'm going the wrong way.
Yes.
I want to go this way. Now. Oh god. Can I come from the fucking sky? Oh god, never mind.
Come from the sky?
Come from the fucking sky. I just beat him up last episode.
We literally beat him up not even 5 minutes ago.
And then took 2 steps and
then we exited the game, loaded back into the game, and now we're fighting him again.
I think I'm learning though. Because
does this spot every time almost.
Well, it's not that. It's that I've realized that if I have heat gauge, I'm way more likely to be hit out of beast style.
Beast style?
Yeah.
So
and I don't know if that's
beast...
because like I have gauge or if
it
it's
might be
this
because
game
of the gauge.
Weird.
I'm not sure. Then again, this game is absolutely amazing, and I do not disagree with it at all. You know.
Does this game have political decisions?
I've described this every time I look at Tekken. I describe it to Stephanie as, I love this game, but I hate this game.
Wait, Tekken or...
this game, sorry, Yakuza.
No. Bicycle kill.
Like, every time, I'm like, this game is great. I love Yakuza. It's a great franchise. I hate Yakuza. The gameplay loop is annoying.
The gameplay loop is definitely annoying.
This game's even worse than probably the other games.
Honestly, the Majima everywhere, it makes this one way more obnoxious.
Like, as much as we had a, like...
Because most of the combat outside of bosses are, like, fine.
Yeah.
But, like, Majima is a boss that can appear anywhere at any fucking time, and that's super annoying.
It's so time-consuming.
Like, super fucking annoying. Oh, cool. For some reason, hitting X once broke that crap.
Instead of mashing it like you normally have to. Ah, dude, what are you gonna do with your 2,000 levels?
Nothing. We have literally nothing left to upgrade.
I know.
Yeah.
Fuck this game, man.
Oh, we're like
almost
really
there.
Close, though.
I don't even know if I want you to continue the Majima Anywhere questline.
I keep having to go back to my map because I keep thinking I'm getting turned around every time I get into like a random encounter.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, where am I? How'd I get here?
Like, dude, every time. What the fuck?
Wow, they ran really quickly.
Yeah. Like, I know that you'll unlock the next level of like Majima Anywhere thing.
Yeah.
And like have to do some more sidestep to get like from S to double S to triple S.
Yeah.
But like, I don't want to deal with them anymore.
Kiryu has become too powerful.
I've become so powerful I can whack one guy into another and win. Oh, and look, there's another Majima.
How do you... It's okay. I can work with this. Because he's walking the other way. Kiryu-chan. I would like to have your finest rank, please. Oh god. No, right. Anywhere, please. There we go. Delicious. Yeah, it gives me like these huge descriptions, but I don't care. It's the only bar that gives me these descriptions for all these drinks.
Do you have the Goddess of Child amulet? This is required to complete this.
Goddess of Child
We get it for completing the side quest 42, the cell phone plan. I think we completed that one. I think it was an equipment?
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to remember where the hell they have things. I'm assuming it's under gear or accessory.
Yeah. Or it was like an item.
But what's it called?
The Goddess of Child amulet. Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need
Third
that.
blessing upon the amulet said to replace the number of enemies crowding an area. Oh, that actually reduces things. Hold on. Nosy King is near. Glove said to increase heat during your phone.
In here.
That doesn't seem to actually work, but
yeah.
Hopefully
that will help.
Yeah.
And then just keep drinking, I guess.
Well, I can't. I'm out of.
You're
I'm too smashed. Way too smashed. I'll equip that though because apparently that's gonna make it so that less people appear.
I hope.
Theoretically. And then we were going to... what was the other place?
Remember that club we beat up that guy at?
Right, I remember now. Okay. And then we're going to the club. I'm going to the club, bottle full of bum, I got what you need if you need to fill it up.
I don't know if it is real, but I feel like there's less enemies.
It does feel like there's less people.
I don't want to jinx it, though. I'm
willing to jinx it. Can I go into this one on this side or this side?
That side.
It's this side. I need some food.
I'm hungry.
Cure you hungry.
Give me a large ramen bowl, please.
Give me all of your food. Sir, you've already eaten all of our food. Give me your children then. I shall eat them.
I'll take a standard beef bowl, please.
I'd like a large beef. I'd like 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, 2 number.
So yesterday I watched a video, right?
Yep.
And I don't know what they call it. I think that people are calling it like the restaurant challenge, right?
Of course.
And
what else is new?
And so what the premise is you have to go to fast food places and say, I'll have what the guys in front of me is having. 10 separate fast food places.
Okay.
So I watched, do you know the YouTuber Doug?
I do know.
Rich person.
Wow, there's two rich people.
One of them is going to disappear.
Yeah. This rich man has a sword. That's how you know he's rich.
So, Doug is one of those, is a weird YouTuber. So he did that with 3 other guys, right? Mm-hmm. They went to 10 different, like, restaurants. And as I'm watching this, I'm like, wow, that's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Yep.
And then they get to the 10th one. They go to KFC.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the guy in front of them ordered a bucket.
Mm. Yeah, of course. I mean, to be fair, why else would you go to KFC?
That's true. Down there. Yep. Dude, I feel like this thing is reducing the number of enemies.
There's way less enemies.
This is amazing. Why didn't we equip this earlier?
No, I didn't even know I had it.
I don't think we actually leave the effect.
To be fair, we didn't read like any of the equipment. We just kind of get it and then move on to the next thing.
True. So...
Yep.
Then go to the dance floor, I guess.
I know where to go. Keep going.
So... Right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Can I ask you something? Do you know where I could find the platform here?
Platform, huh? I don't think a club has one. Oh, really? How sad. I was hoping they'd have one here.
Yeah, all good rave clubs have a platform with either a cage or stripper pole for women to dance around.
Mm-hmm. Sorry to disappoint, but a platform? That's nostalgic. There's a plenty...
Oh, she means that kind of platform. I understand now.
Like a disco floor?
Yeah, the disco floor. I was thinking more platform, the 90s rave club ones, the ones that are raised up and they have the women in the cages.
Yes. Sorry to disappoint, but a platform? That's nostalgic. They were pretty trendy in the disco clubs during the bubble economy. Oh, wow. You really are into the disco clubs during the bubble? Yeah, back when I was in my 20s or so. I used to be a regular, popping up to any dance my care. So,
Oh, wow. Can you tell me more about what it is like to be at the dance club in the bubble?
The women were dancing in their groovy, tight dresses, and the men would hit on them relentlessly. And everyone drank like fish.
Sounds the same.
It was kind of one long drunken party. I see. That must have been quite a sight to behold. Yeah, but why are you so interested? Oh, there's a roll-up in a movie set in the disco club.
Bubble economy.
It's called The Disco Queen of Love.
That's an awesome name for a movie.
If you think that's amazing, wait till you see the movie Old Man. Not even a joke, that's a movie that's coming out.
That doesn't surprise me now. I feel like movies nowadays have just given up on trying to make money. Like, I feel like they've just completely given up. They're just like, we just make these now, we don't really care if they profit.
I do like the movie that's called The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then Bigfoot. Legit movie, not making that up.
I mean, it makes as much sense.
I'm
as
pretty sure it stars Sam Elliott, so the guy who looks like my dad. That's how I know about it.
I mean, it makes as much sense as fucking Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Oh yeah, she's an aspiring actress. I'm going to audition for the lead role. I see. So you're trying to learn a thing about time period.
Yeah. I heard disco clubs had platforms during the bubble. I wanted to see one in person, so I came here, but the disco club from the old one was shut down.
Yeah.
I turned
the movie about the guy who looks like my dad.
Oh my god, he does look like your dad.
Have I never showed you this before?
No, you never showed me this.
Holy shit, I've been missing out. I showed this to everybody, Chris.
Yeah, he does look exactly like your dad. That's so funny.
So Sam Elliott is the actor.
Yep.
He's one of those older cowboy, like in a lot of cowboy type movies.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
He was on Parks and Rec as Ron Dunn, I think the character's name is. Mm-hmm. So this is for the audience. So you can look him up like that. But this guy looks like my dad.
He does. He looks
like everybody I've shown.
Exactly
everybody I show this picture, like any picture of this guy, along with a picture of my father too. They're like, "That's your dad."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, that is my father."
Why don't you just? You should really go around telling people that is him.
And I might. I might.
And then when they get to meet him, they can be like really starstruck, and your dad can be really fucking confused.
I don't think he's gonna last that long.
Fair enough.
They turned 20 this year, so I'm just a kid during the bubble. Oh, she wasn't around for it. But I want to play...
That means they're like 20 years apart. Roughly.
Yeah, right. He's in like his late 30s, early 40s,
he
right?
was like late 30s.
Yeah,
we keep looking it up because we keep forgetting.
I think it was like 38.
Around like 30. Yeah, it's like 37 or 38.
Because he was in prison for like 10 years, so he's like 38, yes. Yeah. If I want to play the part of someone who really lived in that...
era convincingly.
I had to figure out more about the bubble economy myself.
Well, you've guessed the right person. I was the real estate king.
I see. That's pretty dedicated. Thank you. I always wanted to be an actress. Even still, even since I was a little girl. That's why I can't cut corners. Even when it comes to smaller details. She's what we call a method actor.
I'm a method actor. I've been cast in the role of serial killer, and I feel I need to get into the role.
So, it's funny you say there has been that type of a situation before.
I'm not surprised. Not even remotely.
So, yeah, that happens a lot.
Listen, I went to high school. I knew theater kids. I know how this goes.
I went to college in a liberal arts school. That's main thing was theater. I know about theater people.
Fucking liberal.
Oh, dude, it was very liberal.
It was,
and I'm not saying it as like a problem.
It was so liberal that it made me concerned.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I figured you were going with that.
My roommate from college, when Trump got elected president, he came in like it was the end of the world and stop.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, I'm going to have to hide that I'm bisexual, you know, the world's going to come and everybody's going to come and kill me, and I was just like, no.
Yeah, no. Okay. As non-political as I can bring up political talk, the president means fucking nothing. And people really need to get over it.
No, they're not gonna, man. They are not gonna.
Because, like, I did not go to a very liberal school. I went to, like, a pretty generic...
community college type shit?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a community college, but it had the kind of vibe of a community college. And fucking, like, there were still people that came... Not to that extent, but there were still people that came in, and I talked to them, and they're like, dude, I can't believe this happened. This is terrible. This is the end of everything. And I'm just like, no.
What I love is listening to those people then... If I had to listen to them now, have to deal with some of the shit that's going on now.
Yeah.
I now listen to occasionally, like, it's not like mainstream media, but like listening to like things that are going on in the world. Yeah. Because like the political and news outlet in America is very narrow.
Yeah, it's
and, like,
very.
There's way more shit going on, like conflict wise.
Yeah,
than people realize.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh yeah, everybody knows about the Middle East, but they don't realize how much shit's going down over there. And, like, there's, like, shit in Africa that's going down.
Yep.
Some shit in South America.
Dude, there's some shit going on everywhere because shit's getting really tense everywhere right
Yeah.
now. But
Yeah.
I mean, just use the nice, reasonable argument that I always use, which is, well, you could just leave. And then they're like, nah. And I'm like, well, then it's not that big of a deal then.
Dude, I hate listening to people complain about America. And then I'm like, go move somewhere else. And they're like, no, I don't want to.
Like, we've been alive at this point to have seen a number of presidents go in and out of office. And I don't know about you, Derek, but I've noticed a really interesting pattern, which is that they come in saying they'll do things, and then they do really very little of actually anything.
Dude,
and then we get another one.
He's going to drain the swamp.
Right, yeah, of course. I'm sure he will.
Something I've also realized is, or I haven't realized this, but like, we've been through 3 recessions in our lifetime.
Okay. Yes, but it's debatable because you could argue that a couple of those are actually just one really long recession.
Yes.
but yes, I know what you're coming from.
But what I also love is, in our lifetime, so we're almost 30.
Yeah.
So, in our lifetime, we've had 3 3 air quotations, or 1, depending on how you perceive it, recession in America.
Yeah.
3 economic situations, we'll just say like that.
Yeah, fair.
We've been through a number of once-in-a-lifetime situations.
Yes.
A number of them.
Which is how you know it's not once in a lifetime. But anyway.
Yeah. Like COVID.
Uh-huh.
That was a supposed once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Yeah.
The 9/11 attacks. That was a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Okay, I don't agree with that one. Because Pearl Harbor happened not that much past before that one.
So, I find that an interesting topic.
Yeah.
Because it's just like...
Because they're like, 9/11 is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. And I'm like, you do realize that, like, less than 50 years ago Pearl Harbor happened, right? At the time of 9/11.
55 years around that.
Was it 55? I thought it was like...
No, it would have been more than that. It was about 60 years.
Didn't it happen in the 40s?
Early 40s.
It was the early 40s. I thought it was late 40s.
I forget exactly. I think it was 1941.
Okay, I thought it was late 40s.
For some reason, my brain is blanking on the date of Pearl Harbor.
Fair enough.
Which is normally something I'm pretty good at.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, point of the matter is even if it was 55 years ago, that's still way shorter than a life. A life at minimum is like 80. So I don't believe that.
So yeah. But we've lived through a lot of things. We'll just say that.
Yeah,
interesting, air quotations, once in a lifetime thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing good, man.
Yeah.
No wonder most people our age have a lot of mental health issues.
Dude, we're fine. It's
everybody else.
We're fine. It's the next generation we have to be worried about. As a classified old man now, I get to complain about that.
Oh yeah, my back, man. The kids nowadays.
Them and their stupid fucking TikTok and their...
I can't believe they willingly download that Chinese spyware.
You know what's funny to me? That is legitimately the main reason why I refuse to download TikTok. Is I'm just like, I'm not downloading TikTok. It's literal Chinese spyware. And then they're just like, no, it's not.
It's an American company now.
Like, how do you use an app that's like 100% stealing all your data, and you know it's stealing all your data, and then you're still cool with it? What do they think they are, Google?
So I love that you brought that up, and we'll get back to the game in a little bit. I need to rant about something here,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know about you, Chris, and I know you're like this.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I know you're like this.
Fair.
I try not to use social media very often.
Yeah, I literally.
I use it to communicate with some people.
I don't even do that.
I don't. I might have a Twitter attached to me. I don't ever post on it. I don't fucking follow anybody. I think I have an Instagram, and that's literally... I don't ever touch that.
So outside of YouTube, because YouTube is the least social media platform.
Yes, I have that too.
Outside of YouTube, the only thing I have is Twitter,
And I don't use Twitter like people use Twitter.
Yeah.
I use Twitter to just see what people I like are posting, occasionally, like once every like month or so, and to see porn. And that's about it.
So,
as the greatest comment of all time put it, when people were complaining about how much worse Twitter got when Elon Musk bought it, porn's the same. And that's my opinion on Twitter.
yes. I think, I have a Facebook. I don't ever post on it. I use Facebook Messenger to communicate with some people.
I don't even do that. It's just like I don't even use Facebook. I don't even use social media to conversate with people.
Yeah, no, I know. Sometimes I think I deleted enough people that your name shows up on my Facebook like Messenger thing, and I'm like, why is this here? He doesn't use this.
Don't use it. Yeah.
I think I deleted enough people on my Facebook for that to be like, hey, this is someone you've talked to once.
Right. You're someone you talked to in 2006.
Dude, really. I got an Instagram. I don't think I've ever posted anything on there. I don't even think I have a profile picture on there.
To be fair, I have a social media account on every platform, but that's because of my line of work and not because of
because you are required to. Because it like requires you need an account to see things.
I've just had several jobs where I've needed to be like make sure that the ability to post to social is like functional.
Yeah, and
I was like, okay, so I need an account for that. But like, no.
I mean, YouTube. That's it. I don't think I have a Twitter account set up.
I was telling Caleb about it, and I'm like, the reason YouTube is, the only social platform I use is YouTube, and the reason I use YouTube is because you just watch the video. If you don't want to see people's opinions, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
You have to scroll all the way down to see that shit. I just don't scroll down ever.
I scroll down if I have a question about something and see if somebody answers it. That's about it.
Yeah, it's like, fuck that. Anyways. Let's get back to it before we get too off topic for too long.
Okay, back to the economic boom of
the real estate king.
Of Tokyo and Japan collapsing.
Let's talk about enough political conversation, Derek. Let's talk about the economic political conversation of Japan in the 80s.
Sorry. I should have introduced myself. I'm
Yabuki.
Yabuki, and you are? The name's Kiryu. So, you were regular at the disco clubs during the bubble, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, look at that woman texting with her flip phone.
That's gonna take her forever.
Dude, it's so crazy how people who are so efficient at that shit.
Dude, you wanna know what's wild to me? I was using the PSP recently. And the PSP came out before the whole keyboard thing existed.
Yep.
So like it's like, here, enter your password, and I'm like, all right, and it opens it up with the flip phone number. Hit these numbers to enter the password, and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot how much I fucking hate this.
Yeah, no, dude, I get it.
Holy shit, this is fucking awful.
I do not miss that shit because as a dyslexic, spelling words on that shit was a pain.
As a dyslexic. Remembering the alphabet in proper order is a nightmare. I'll tell you right now, I remember the alphabet better in keyboard order now than I do in actual alphabet order because I've been using it for so fucking long.
I find it so interesting, and this is a little side tangent, and we're not going to get too deep into this. Why the keyboard is structured the way it is.
It's because you type faster with it that way. Okay.
I'm aware.
And I actually know the history behind this. So, back when, typewriters?
Yeah.
You know how they were mechanical and they had to swing an arm to hit a thing?
Yes, I'm aware of that.
People got so efficient because it was alphabetical at it that they would actually jam up the fucking key, the metal arms hitting into each other and jam it because they were too fast at typing it. So they made it less efficient to make it more efficient.
Yeah.
That was why.
I knew this. And then that's fucking insane.
And then they argued that it was better that way because you could type certain words faster because the arms wouldn't get in the way of each other if you laid the keys out in a certain order and built the keys in a certain way. And now we don't have any of those limitations, but it's too late to change it because it's been fucking 100 years.
Yeah, dude, I always find that so interesting.
But yeah, so anyways, we'll get back to this now that we've had our keyboard tangent.
If you don't mind, are you willing to tell me... Oh, we got really sidetracked.
Yeah, continue before...
If you don't mind, would you be willing to tell me more about what it was like back then?
And we'll tell you more about what it was like back then in the next part. We'll see you guys then. Peace.